Hello everyone, welcome to this part of the video where we are given that Mr. Lee traveled a distance of 70 km per hour. This is important information because for part A, we are required to find things about town A to town B, the time taken, we got the speed, and the speed of 80 km from town B to town C. This one later on, then we need to know distance from town A to town B is 5x minus 2y plus 4. Find in terms of x and y. That means that final answer for this part would have the variable x and the variable y. Alright. The time taken to drive from town A to town B. This one requires us to take note that distance is equal to speed times time. What this essentially means is that to find my time, I will need to have distance divided by speed. And therefore, for part A, the time taken from A to B is equal to the distance traveled from town A to town B, 5x minus 2y plus 4, divided by the speed, 70 km per hour. Do take note, we do need to make sure that the units are the same, km, yep, so this one will be in hours, okay? Let's move on to the next part of this video. Now, for part B of this particular problem, our focus now is on B to C. So from B to C, right, Mr. Lee have driven a speed of 80 km per hour. Now, this is crucial. The distance from B to C is not x plus 7y kilometer, but x plus y kilometer shorter than the distance from A to B. So for this part of the question, we do need to find the distance from B to C first. Okay? And that requires us to minus away from the distance from town A to town B, 5x minus 2y plus 4. I would then need to minus away x plus 7y. This one is as a group, kilometer, because it is shorter. And so I continue to write this down. Do take note, if there's no number in front of the minus, we are actually minusing one bracket. And we are going to simplify it. Negative 1 times x is negative 1x. Negative 1 times 7y, positive, negative times positive is negative. And then we are going to continue to simplify the like terms. 5x minus 1x, that will give me a positive 4x. Negative 2y minus 7y, that will give me negative 9y. And there's a positive 4. And that will be the distance from B to C. And once we have this B to C, we can then find the time taken from B to C, because time taken is equal to distance over speed. And in this question, we are given the speed. And this one will be in hours. So we've come to the end of this part B. Let's move on to part C. For part C, we are required to find the total distance traveled. So for this particular total distance, oopsie, we just need to add the distance from A to B and from B to C, right? And from previous, from the question, A to B, the distance is 5x. Oh, let me write my x better. 5 better, 5x minus 2y plus 4. And previously, we have also gotten our distance from B to C. Alright, and that is 4x minus 9y plus 4. So our job now is to just simplify this expression, simplify the like terms. Positive 5x, positive 4x, total will be positive 9x. Negative 2y minus 9y, that will give me negative 11y. Positive 4 plus positive 4, total positive 8. And that will be the answer for total distance traveled. Let's move on to part D, where we are required to find the total time taken. And let's move on to this last part, total time taken for part D. And the total time taken would then be equals to the time taken from town A to town B, right? And that is actually the answer for part A. 5x minus 2y plus 4 over 70. And the time taken to travel from town B to town C, that is the answer for part B. 4x minus 9y plus 4 over 80. And to do this question, you will then see Mr. Tan writing a bracket down. And I am going to try and make sure that the denominator is the same. Okay. And that will be, I'm going to times 7 here, times 8 here, so that the common denominator is 560. Okay, I am not going to expand out first, just write neatly. This will help me to prevent any careless mistake that I may make. So Mr. Tan is just to be on the safer side, okay? Then I am going to expand and simplify. Again, before I do that, I'm going to write the denominator first. And at this point, do take note that I am going to multiply in. So 8 times 5 will be 40x. Negative 16y. And this will give me positive 32. Positive 7 times positive 4, positive 28x. Negative 63y. Positive 28. And lastly, let's continue to simplify it. Let me just make sure that I've got space. I'm going to draw a line neatly. And let's continue. So this one will be equal to, again, the whole thing is over 560. Simplify the like terms. 40x plus 28x. That will give me 68x, oopsie, negative 16y minus 63y, that will give me negative 79y. 32 plus 28, that will give me positive 60. And there's no more common factor among the numbers. This would be the final answer. With that, thank you for watching this video, and if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.